Okay, year 6, hello. This is your PSHE lesson for Wednesday afternoon. So hopefully by now you will have all managed to get hold of one of these books, Smart Moves, because this is what we're going to be using. It's a really good scheme, which is all about building resilience. Resilience is something that you need in the future. Well, a lot of you have got a lot of it already because of what we've all been through this past year. But at the back is a glossary at the very back of the book. If you have a little look at that, resilience is the top definition, and it says the ability to recover or bounce back from something hard, something difficult. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at. And this scheme is all about transition to secondary school. So helping you with your transition to secondary school. So you'll need the book in front of you. I'm just going to share. I've got it on the screen, so it's a bit easier for us to see. Okay, here we go. So what you're going to do is put your name on the front of the book. And if we go down the page a little bit, it's all about emotional resilience for transition to secondary school. Your name on the front. This is your book, so if you wanted to customize it in any way you want to, it's not something that we mark, it's not something that you share with anyone else. It's a bit like having a diary, so it's just for you to work through. Okay, so there's the contents page, and we're going to start with the first couple of activities today, all about me and the right tools for the job. So let's first go to what about me? Okay, so this page, it says, we're all different. This is a space to talk about you. What are you like? What can you do? What are your strengths? Who helps you? So that is a space for you to think about the sort of person you are, and that will help you with the rest of the activities that we do as we go through this unit of work. So you can either draw, it's up to you how you want to do this. You could draw a picture of yourself and label it with the things that with the answers to those questions, or you can just, if you don't like drawing, you could just do a list of bullet points, doodles, sketches, whatever you'd like to do. So that space is for you to fill in with everything about you, your personality, what you're like. Who helps you is quite a good one as well. And then after you've done that, pause the video if you need to, or just have a look at the whole video and then do these activities later. If you turn to the next page, page 4, it's called The Right Tools for the Job. So the idea is that this book is going to give you the tools that you're going to need to complete the transition to secondary school happily. Okay, so it says each of these jobs have different tools they need. It'd be hard to be a firefighter without a truck or a hose to put fires out with, and impossible to be an astronaut without a rocket or a spacesuit. Each tool is different and can be used in different ways. Sometimes you can use a tool for more than one thing. For example, an electrician or a carpenter or a mechanic might all use a screwdriver. These sessions will be a bit like you collecting different tools to do a job. Each session will be looking at something different to put in your toolkit to help you with the job of moving up to secondary school. What tools do you already have that might help you with the transition to secondary school? Okay, so this is about how you're thinking about you. What tools do you already have, and what tools will you need to make the transition a smooth and happy one? It's okay if you haven't got many tools in your toolkit. Smart Moves is about recognizing what you have already and teaching you some new ones. Okay, so the idea is that you match up those tools to the right job. And what I also would like you to do is have a think about some more, maybe some obscure or abstract professions or jobs that you might think about. Maybe what the profession that you'd like to go into isn't on there. And think about what tools are needed for those jobs. So think of a few extra things to add to that page. Maybe jot them down on a piece of paper. So that's a couple of activities to do to start us off. And then on the next page, it's just like a fun activity. It says, can you help Jenny find Benny? There is more than one path to find him. Which one will you choose? So it's just a little maze activity, which is quite like doing those. So that's your PSHE. So you need to go first to the All About Me page, fill that in as much as you can. You can add to the All About Me page as we go through the book. And then you go to the next page and do right tools for the job, and also think about some other jobs and professions that might not be on there and what tools are needed. And then finally, for a little bit of fun, there's that maze at the end. Okay, so that's your PSHE for Wednesday of week 7. If you haven't got the book, I will put this file, that one I was just using. It's a PDF file, so you can actually just see the pages. If you haven't managed to get hold of the book yet, you could just have a look at those. It's not really worth printing them off because as soon as you get back into school, you can catch up with the books. So yeah, that's your PSHE for Wednesday afternoon. All right, bye-bye.